Are you feeling like you've been working so hard with nothing to show for it? What if the universe is telling you that the breakthrough you've been waiting for is about to be revealed? This message isn't for everyone, but if it resonates, let's see what the universe wants you to know. You're on the verge of something major, okay? The universe is going to be revealing a very powerful truth to you, one that you've been waiting for quite some time, and we're going to reveal that in this reading. So currently, you're in this Eight of Swords energy, okay? You're feeling a sense of deception in the midst because you've been working so hard, almost fearful of what's to come, okay? It has a lot to do with your mental traps, mental blockages, is what I'm hearing. And yeah, there's just a lot of secrets in the midst. There's a lot of uncertainty. And there's almost a conflict in thought, conflict in inner knowing, in truths of things. There's a sense of Seven of Swords, I want to say Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands energy, which is a lot to do with challenges, okay? I'm getting a lot of perseverance, a lot of resilience towards what it is that you're trying to manifest and create into your life. And there's also a huge stance of courage, a stance of protection coming through as well. But nonetheless, you're going to be walking into the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is really just solidifying your stability, your wisdom, your wealth, your reliability, your leadership. It has everything to do with your hard work. I'm hearing that you're going to be recognized for everything that you've done, everything that you've been working towards at this time. Right? So there's also Four of Wands energy. It's really you going to be able to celebrate, you going to be able to find stability, a sense of home and foundation. I'm feeling this for work, feeling this for relationships. You've been working very, very hard to make things right, to almost see yourself in a light that you can admire and others can too, is what I'm hearing. And you also are walking into the Star. The Star is all about you being full of inspiration, hope, and faith. There's a strong sense of renewal coming in. Got a lot of Aquarius vibes with that. But there's going to be a lot of miracles coming in for you. And you're going to be able to have almost like a renewed faith in that regard. There's also some things that you're going to be walking away from with that Six of Swords. Really just you transitioning, healing, moving on, recovering from things of the past that conflicted you in your thoughts, your thought process, your workflows, what I'm hearing too. Let's dive a little bit more into those energies and see what else the universe wants you to know. Okay, something about this card wants to be revealed to you. So something about the Nine of Swords. So it looks to be that you're currently just experiencing a lot of nightmares. Perhaps you're overthinking or feeling a sense of almost like defeat in some regard. Like after the Nine of Swords is the Ten of Swords, almost that sense that you almost want to surrender, but you're not quite there yet. But we're going to see what's coming your way. And so you will find out why everything you've been doing is going to work out in divine timing. Okay, so let's see. Something along this line, something about ruin. So beside magical items, all forms of wealth that you carry or own are vanished. This includes all businesses, lands, and holdings. This feels as though this is what you were fearing. I mean, I was getting that energy of like feeling defeat, that ruin is what I was trying to say before. And this is what you currently fear at this time. So we're going to check out a little bit more what's happening, why you're feeling this, and what's coming your way. Okay? But the energies, you know, they're saying you're going to be walking into wealth. You're going to be fulfilling your desires, okay? You gain a magical steed chosen from another or from among the following: bear, elk, stallion, rhino, sloth, or wolf. So it looks to be that you're going to be able to mount this mystical creature, and you're going to be able to traverse forward. I'm getting strong chariot vibes, strong Cancerian vibes there. You're going to be able to be in control towards your actions, towards where you want to traverse to next. You're going to be determined, and you're going to have a lot of drive as well to prevent yourself from staying in this ruin. This is what you feel like you're in, or what you believe you're in, because you haven't seen the fruits of your labor show, but you're going to be working towards making sure that it shows. You're going to be working towards, I'm hearing that you're not going to let fate decide itself for you, is what I'm hearing. You're not going to let the things crumble where they may. You're not going to let the puzzle pieces fall where they may, because you want to be in control of your future. You've worked so hard for what it is that you've acquired thus far, and you are not going to give up, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you have I'm hearing like a lot of drive from you, okay? You've been investing for so long in you are going to be able to reflect on that and see the results that you desire. And it's with your patience and your drive to keep pushing forward is what I'm hearing as well with that card. Okay, and there's also a bit of sense of serpent vibes too. So one of your party members, okay, someone perhaps very close to you that you've been working with, they've been, afflicting damage on the party. I'm hearing, what is it called? Friendly fire is what I'm hearing. And yeah, it's been something that was undetectable for a long time. I'm hearing that, I don't know why, I was hearing that someone was stealing something, someone was saying something malicious, preventing wishes from being granted, and it's just killing off, the ambition of others. It's just killing off the compassion, the empathy, the creativity, the collaboration. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, very interesting vibes. But in this knowing, you gain a seed of a fruit tree, okay? And when you plant, and if you plant this, I'm getting like Ace of Pentacle vibes here, that will lead to this King of Pentacles, because you have all of this lushness in the background. You're realizing once you plant that tree of abundance, it's going to grow in fruition in the next 7 days is what I'm hearing. Okay, universe is giving you a time. Universe is saying it's now or never, okay? And the universe is also asking you to not chop this tree down. This tree is the seed of prosperity. This is the seed of opportunity. This is the seed of your manifestation is what I'm hearing. And it's going to be providing you unlimited food, sustenance for life. The universe wants you to not give up is what I'm hearing. Utilize your inner strength. We're getting strong Leo vibes. Utilize your inner courage, your calm, your compassion to traverse forward. Yes, we're getting night energy here. So you're going to be gaining the service of another individual, okay? And they might be someone, we're getting like someone of the same race as you, someone who is going to serve you and vice versa, someone who is loyal to the death. I'm getting ride or die vibes here, someone who you can really count on. I'm getting confidant, mentor, mentee. I'm getting advisor, counselor is what I'm hearing. Someone that you can really go to and confide in and trust is what I'm hearing. This is going to be the person that's going to almost like help you get to your next major breakthrough. Ooh, Shroud. So you instantly lose all memories of your past. Universe is saying once you traverse forward, you're going to forget all the bad memories of the past. You're going to be like, wow, everything happened for a reason. And you retain all your skills, all your levels, all your abilities, but you won't be thinking about the hollow victories of the past, the discord of the past, the ego, the conflict. You're resting, you're recovering, you're transitioning, moving forward from that energy. And yeah, you may only recover some of the memories you wish to keep, and the others, divine intervention is going to come in and halt it, okay? So all those mental blockages, all of that overthinking, all those nightmares, sense of guilt and anxiety will be gone, and you will be elevated with I'm getting like a sharp mind, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, Phantom. Yeah, things are going to be interesting going forward for sure. Almost as though things are passing through the walls, right? You're going to be able to understand what it is that you need to do, okay? And you're going to be impeccable at this is what I'm hearing. You're going to be able to go where it is you need to do, like go, do, be. You're going to be passing through walls. You're going to be hearing what people have to say about you. You're going to be utilizing your inner knowing and intuition is what I'm hearing too. Really strong card there with the Phantom. You're going to be almost very stealthy in your level up, your major breakthrough. And yeah, you're not playing any games. You're traversing forward is what we're hearing here. Ooh, payday. So you will be coming into financial rewards, okay? Money's going to be rolling in. You're going to be able to celebrate, and you're going to be celebrating your success. I'm hearing, and we're seeing that a cash is being checked in, but I'm also hearing that you're going to be recognized, is what I'm hearing, most importantly. Booked and busy. You're going to be very booked. You're going to be very busy. People are going to be recognizing you for your investment towards something. You've been working so hard, okay? And you've been feeling isolated. You've been feeling excluded. You've been feeling as though you've lost something, your loss of stability, your loss of control. People may not even be, even saying all the wonderful things you're doing because, They just haven't said it yet, you know, but eventually they will. The reciprocity will be fulfilled. It will come in full throttle. They're going to be wanting to meet with you, call you, make an appointment. Okay, you're going to be very highly productive, and you've been maintaining your productivity all the same time. At the same time, you're full. You're booked, is what I'm hearing. You have no time to waste. Okay, it's like success on the calendars. Is left and right. You got your weekends booked, everything, and you're speaking up for yourself, okay? You're expressing your needs, you're defending yourself, you're being courageous to confront things that are not serving you, and your voice matters at this time. That's what the universe wants you to know. Ooh, a lot of strong energy coming in. You've been doing a lot of shadow work, okay? So much so that you've been facing your hidden fears, okay? You've been exploring your darker emotions and accepting the imperfections of what is and what isn't. I'm also getting a sense that you've met this darker self of like who you are, and you've been able to internalize that and push forward towards a new transformation. We're getting renewal, we're getting birth. Okay, we're getting strong Scorpion vibes there. With this, ooh, and there was broken promises of the past, okay? Relationships, partnerships, friendships that disappointed you. And these failed commitments lost your trust, and the words meant nothing. And that's why you felt like you've been working so hard and nothing to show for it, because every time you've been putting in your part of the deal, you've always felt like others were not doing that for you. And so now your resilience has been your protection towards this fatigue and grit that you've been feeling towards others not coming forth in the same way that you've been coming forth. And so you've been able to detach and let go from that negative energy and just come forth with a sense of just pure compassion for yourself and everything you've gone through. But most importantly, I'm getting emotional intelligence. I'm getting mature emotion. You're balanced now. You're full of wisdom and calm is what I'm hearing in that message. Yeah. Ooh, something about like swiping right in deep fake. So maybe seems to be like some sort of other energy popping up in the mist in the back of the deck energy here, but something along the lines of just like dating, right? I'm hearing that many of you felt like you were working really hard in a relationship and it just didn't work out quite well. And so eventually you got to this point where you've just been working on yourself, and now you're going to be able to find romance that actually aligns with who you are as a person. And it looks to be that maybe you felt like people were like almost like convincing you in this way that almost felt like a deep fake. Like it felt like lies, altered truths, virtual deceptions that you no longer believed in a relationship or even at work. And so you've just been working towards finding true connections with people, and you're going to be able to do that, especially romantically is what I'm hearing from that energy there. But yeah, you're on a huge glow up right now, and you've been setting your boundaries. You are not playing any games. You are traversing forward with that Chariot vibes. And yeah, just a lot of self-improvement. You're finding your confidence. You're personally transforming better than ever, and you're setting your boundaries. You're saying no. You're protecting your peace. You're setting limits clearly and saying enough is enough. Which is really nice to see there. Okay. See what else other messages we get here. Ooh, something along the lines of victory in some endeavor. So you're going to have victory in one or many endeavors that you are pursuing at this time. And someone's going to be gossiping about all your secrets, gossiping about your success, okay? Gossiping about your hard work. They're like, oh, I know what they've been doing in the background, okay? But at the same time, really, you're going to be losing a part of yourself on that journey. You're going to be losing the parts of you that no longer serve you, those parts that were just full of struggle, conflict, the things that you've had to overcome. You're going to reminisce about it, is what I'm hearing. You're going to look back and be like, wow, I've come this far, and this is where I've landed. Or I've worked my butt off for so long, and this is what I have been rewarded with. You're going to be able to just reminisce. Almost like it's like sentimental value, almost with this wreath here, has that sentimentalness to it, you know, like something you can hang on the door, something almost like a trophy of your strength and resilience is what I'm hearing here. And you're stepping into a new experience, one that is going to be victorious. People are going to be saying a lot about you is what I'm hearing. And yeah, there's going to be some sense of disappointment in some sort of affair. I'm definitely getting that with the previous relationships, right? maybe even like this person is just disappointing you in terms of what they're saying or spreading. But yeah, you're goal orientated, you're focused, you're not paying it any mind. Something to do with family sorrows, something to do with your family not necessarily supporting you in the best ways, what I'm hearing as well. And you're looking for better relationships in terms of what is actually here for you. Yeah, someone's behaving stupidly is what we're getting in the energy. They're not really coming forth in a very kind-hearted way is what I'm hearing. But good advice from a wise person will be found. I'm getting that from that previous card we got in the back here, where you just like coming into this energy of the night, where someone's going to be serving you and they're going to be very loyal to the death, ride or die vibes. That might be the new partner coming in to relationship romantically that we might be sensing in this energy. But yeah, they're going to be providing you good advice, okay? And it's time to get out of a situation. Universe is saying you're going to be stepping into something new. You're going to be elevating yourself, and you're going to be getting out of that situation. And yeah, solid foundation, success with effort. And it's time to act. That's what the universe is wanting you to know at this time. So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.